Still waiting to get an official update on this Seumalo situation. Oh, here we go. Looks like we have an update. So yeah, Steelers offensive lineman Isaac Seumalo avoids season-ending pectoral injury, expected to miss a month per report. All right, so that's a benefit. That's a positive to hear. I mean, obviously, it's not the greatest of news, but when you are considering what it could have been, I think we'll all take him missing a month versus missing a full season, man, with the torn pec. So yeah, that means that he did not take it off the bone. So that's also very, very good, man. Because yeah, as a guy that has also torn his pec, as long as you keep it on the bone, you got a chance, man. That thing come off the bone, it's surgery, and yeah, it sucks. It's a wrap, man. So shout out to Seumalo for avoiding that. But yeah, sustained a pec injury, obviously during practice. So yeah, expect him to miss about a month. But yeah, the reports say that they dodged a bullet. So definitely like that. And make sure, let me give some credit to who was this. Oh, Brian Diardro with CBS Sports. Shout out to Brian Diardro with CBS Sports. That's who I seen it from, man. But yeah, that makes it interesting, man. So Seumalo is going to be out for at least a month. And obviously, whenever we say at least a month, from my experiences, give it about a month and a half realistically. Just, in the sense of we'll see how fast he's able to come back from, but you want to be cautious and careful with the pectoral injuries, man. And I think that that's something that he's going to understand. That the Steelers training staff is also going to understand, because once you've already torn it, whether it is completely off the bone or partially torn off the bone, it's going to have a higher probability of being torn again or getting worse. So from a preparation standpoint, working out standpoint, it's going to alter a lot for him. And from there, man, he's really just going to have to be smart with how he's coming back, man, because he is trying to come back in season. Whereas I know when I had tore my pec, man, it wasn't completely off the bone, so very similar. I had the off season, so it was like you don't have to rush to get back to hitting somebody. Whereas for Seumalo, he's going to be coming back to hitting somebody. So that is going to be also a little bit different for him, man. But we've got to rely on the guys that are here, man. We talk about next man up, right? I'll be interested to see how we go about, shuffling the offensive line. Because as it stood today, we know that Dan Moore was taking some reps at right tackle, but he's still listed as a starting left tackle. Broderick starting right, James Daniels the right guard, Frazier is the center, and then Seumalo was left guard. So it could be as simple as, man, they put Spencer Anderson right into the fold at guard, and we roll like that. It could be Mason McCormick, right? Or even around McCullum. Like all three of those dudes, at some point, you could potentially bump them in. I don't know how we're going to do that just yet. But that's the part for me where I'm just like, let's see how we do it. I personally don't want to flirt with the concept of putting like a Troy Fautanu in there at guard, even though I think he's capable of doing it. Just because he's young, man. It's like, man, we've already classified him as, we want you to play right tackle, so let him learn right tackle. Same way we've kind of classified Broderick Jones right now as the right tackle. It's like, just keep him there until we figure out what's that, and then we can talk about moving guys around. So that's, like I said, the only part that has me just a little bit hesitant about potentially moving him in the interior. But that's interesting, man. Like I said, I like the fact that it's just, a month. Maybe a little over a month, but we for certain dodged the bullet with that, though, man. We definitely did. But, man, that's going to have a little bit of ripple effect, man. It's going to have that ripple effect. Whew. But you guys let me know, man, how y'all feeling about the Seumalo situation, man? How would y'all go about replacing, him, man? Who you putting in there guard, man? Let me know. Drop it in the comment section one time for the culture.